Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Now we are gathered together for the next hour or so. It is time to forget the uncertainties of the world outside Southampton Guildhall this morning and unashamedly bask in your success as the graduating class of 2011. As Solent's Vice-Chancellor, I am delighted to welcome you back to your university and to join with you in this celebration of your achievements. My warmest congratulations to you all. Graduation is one of the few genuine rites of passage left in our society. You are, individually and collectively, passing symbolically from one place to another, from an old to a new status. Each of you has made a different voyage through life to be here today. Some of you will be the first in your family to have attended university. Others will have had to overcome physical disability. And there may even be those who have sought refuge in the UK due to political or religious persecution elsewhere in the world. Southampton Solent University is an inclusive university, and we welcome all who have the talent and potential, whatever their background, to benefit from higher education. We are an engine for social mobility. We seek to erase lines of inequality, not to etch them indelibly on the society our graduates will go on to shape. This is a university where individual talent can find its highest expression. Our prime focus is on our students, their intellectual and personal development, and their future success. In so many ways, our distinctiveness comes from our students. I am proud to say that 70% of our students are the first from their family to enter university. Almost 1 in 5 of our students hails from an ethnic minority. Almost 1 in 10 had a self-declared disability. 97% of all entrants are from state schools, placing Solent within the top 40 English universities for this particular indicator. In short, Solent University, now with nearly 20,000 individual students, is a major contributor to greater fairness and to social mobility in Britain today. Finally, whilst 31% of our students come from Hampshire and the Isle of Wight, local does not mean parochial. We recruit strongly from London and the South East, and about 16% of all our students are from Europe and overseas. This last point is perhaps hardly surprising, given our location in one of the world's great trading cities and ports. Southampton, throughout its rich history, has acted as both a greeting point and a gateway to the world. So I am particularly pleased to welcome any of you who have travelled from beyond these shores to be here today, and that includes the Isle of Wight. And now a special message for our German colleagues and their graduates who are here today. Des Weiteren möchte ich unsere deutsche Gäste vom BIB begrüßen und ich möchte euch Studenten für eure Anwesenheit im letzten Jahr danken und wünsche euch alles Gute für die Zukunft. And of course, there is another audience to this event who, whether due to distance, illness or infirmity, are not able to be physically present here today, but who can watch proceedings live by webcast thanks to our really excellent media technology students. Solent provides an educational experience that fuses theory and practice. This enables our graduates to make an immediate and meaningful contribution to the world of work. In recognition of the current economic difficulties, our career staff and Graduate Jobs South have redoubled their efforts to help graduates find that vital and sometimes elusive first job. We are also now in the 3rd year of an intern programme, to which we have, over each of the last 3 summers, recruited 25 Southampton Solent graduates to properly paid roles within the university itself, and with the additional option of free postgraduate study. And for those graduating in 2011, we have created a further 75 paid 3-month internships with local businesses and voluntary organisations. Now, this year saw major changes proposed for the way in which the higher education sector will be funded. Most notably, the coalition government plans for national deficit reductions and a new student fees regime from 2012. The accompanying debate and the much-delayed white paper created a great deal of uncertainty. We are very pleased to report, therefore, that the university in fact enjoyed its most successful year to date. It remains financially robust, posting an 8.6% surplus for the year, the latest in a 5-year rising sequence and the highest ever achieved in its history. Now, we are first and foremost a university, not a business, and the surplus enables reinvestment, development, and the ongoing enhancement of the student experience. As one notable example, the university estate enjoyed £80 million worth of capital investment in the last year. The main highlights here included the purchase of a prime site for development to the side of the main university campus on East Park Terrace in the centre of Southampton, the opening of the Timsbury Lake Ship Handling Centre near Romsey, one of only 5 such centres in the world, the new Wessex League standard football facilities at Test Park, which were completed last month, a visually exciting home for the new Southampton School of Art and Design in a converted former department store on the High Street below Bar, and a raft of major refurbishments to learning and circulation spaces on the main East Park Terrace campus. The university also completed successfully the second year of its £7.8 million strategic development plan, securing a number of important employer partnerships, creating greater flexibility within the curriculum, cementing links with further education colleges, and introducing a number of new interlinked university-wide IT business systems. These are all important foundations for future success and sustainability. Amongst other positive indicators, completion and good honours outcomes have both improved. Collaboration with the city, local employers and the community has been significantly strengthened, for example, through the award-winning Eco-Ernie project, through the Solent Skills Development Zone or Graduate Jobs South, by the taking over of the running of all school sports provision within the city, and active membership of Southampton Connect, an innovative citywide partnership dedicated to the priorities of jobs, education, and growth. Fundamental to our continuing success is the quality and attractiveness of our courses. Our applications have risen strongly over the last 4 years. Where we had 3 applicants for each place in 2006, we had nearly 5 in 2011, with a record total being reached of over 16,000 applications. There was also a welcome increase in the qualification levels of applicants and in the proportion who made the university their first choice. Now, you are probably the best qualified of all to know why you came to study here, but I believe there is a distinctiveness in our courses now that combines innovation, academic excellence, and contemporary relevance. In terms of student and staff achievement this year, there has been much for which the university can be proud. For example, Kate McGregor, a third-year student, has been selected for the Olympic British Sailing Squad. Our yachting team, defending their World Universities Championship title, finished a close second in the recent 2011 event. Again, on an Olympic theme, our sports science students will be helping to prepare British athletes for 2012 in 2 disciplines, diving and wheelchair rugby. Business school students worked on a project commissioned by the Leprosy Mission and attended a meeting of the Select Committee in the House of Commons in March 2011. Others visited Leprosy Mission hospitals and colonies in India and worked for So Fair, a social enterprise which imports bags from a village devastated by the tsunami. Closer to home, business school students designed an advertising campaign for a local gym and participated in projects relating to the Titanic 100th anniversary celebrations planned by Southampton City Council for next year. 2 of our graduates won Best Documentary in the prestigious Film Nation competition at the Cultural Olympics. A special mention too for Johnny Hanna, lecturer in the School of Art and Design, who won a gold medal at the Association of Illustrators annual exhibition. Business school graduate Zoe Williams set up her own company, and as a result, her rhubarb crumble cheesecake not so much a gold medal as a golden crust, will be available in all Tesco supermarkets next year, I am advised. And finally, today, another example of what makes a Solent education something special. The excellent film by our students that you watched before the ceremony, as well as the music you listened to, played live by our students and composed by one of our senior lecturers, Dr. Pete Wilson. Well, I could tell many more stories about a year during which our staff and students, old and new, added greatly to the growing reputation of the university. However, I really do think it is time for me to stop talking and to allow your event to proceed. I leave you with two thoughts. First, a definition of a graduation ceremony as an event where the main speaker tells thousands of students dressed in identical caps and gowns that individuality is the key to success. My hope and indeed firm expectation is that you will have the intellect, the practical skills, the flair and the maturity to forge ahead like the university, but in your own distinctive style. And finally, some words of wisdom from that great American, Mark Twain, which I think are particularly apposite for university graduates from an international maritime city. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones that you did. So, throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. I very much hope that you will keep in touch with us through the university's Alumni Association as you explore, dream, and discover. Once again, congratulations and very best wishes for the future.